All right, y'all, here we are at my first official NRL22 shoot. And as you can see by the Arizona flag and the beautiful American flag, it is going to be an interesting day. We got a little bit of wind going, which is not unexpected out here in the desert. We're at the beautiful Rio Salado Shooting Center, the East Pass Range. And everybody's tightening their guns right now. Not tightening, just doping their guns, making sure everything's still good. Getting ready to kick this thing off. The first stage that we shot was stage 7. It was a 12-round, 160-second stage. There was a 10-inch target at 278. There was a 12-inch target at 305 and a 16-inch target at 330. As you can see in the video, you shot at a rooftop first for 3 rounds, and then the rest of your rounds were shot from inside the helicopter fuselage, 2 different positions from inside the helicopter. The problem with this stage was, being the first stage, I actually had to go first, and out of the 12 rounds and targets I had, I did not hit 1 impact. So the wind was blowing about 15 to 20 miles an hour depending on when you shot, and most of us had a hard time hitting it. Some of the better guys got 4 or 5 impacts on it, but it was really for my very first stage, it was really tough.
Probably not going to Reno then. How about the Yuma?
I was holding 2 mils right for wind. I was so far left.
This is my 4th. Is this your 4th one already? Really? Scots, Mexico, Texas. Oh, dang. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I said I should have stayed more time on the roof instead of worrying about getting the helicopter, and would have probably been better off.
Yeah, stop driving. Stop driving around.
So this is just a shot of the BERGARA on the table with a bunch of other open guns. It hopes to be someday. A few Voodoos, Rimacs, a couple other guns on there, I'm not sure. This next stage was the stage 9, and it was a spinner and a gong at 68 yards. It was hit to move, so you had to hit the spinner, hit it twice, and then the gong once, and then you could move on to the 10-inch plate at 185 yards, the 16-inch plate at 301, and an 8-inch plate at 91. Up here in the video in a second, you'll see that the range officer stops me, and I'm in the middle of the stage, and it ends due to the fact that I pulled a rookie move and did not have my glasses on. So it's one of those things that I was stressing about during training, that I tried to talk to myself and say, bolt back, mag out, glasses on, safety equipment, and I got called on it. Luckily, they were nice enough to let me continue. I actually had to restart the stage and shot the stage again, and I ended up with 6 impacts on this stage, which was, as far as I was concerned, was 50-50, so it's pretty good. This next stage is a 25-yard stage and a 42-yard stage. And what it was there was a 1/2-inch steel at 25 yards and a 3/4-inch steel at 42. It was 10 rounds, 120 seconds, and you had to shoot 2 rounds from each port in the doghouse here. Funny that I trained quite a bit for these longer shots and stuff, but some of these shorter shots were the ones that kind of ate my lunch a little bit, just because I was trying to move too fast and trying to, shoot them faster than I thought I probably needed to. And I missed a few of these. I did okay, but I need to practice on that shorter stuff more so than the longer stuff. I think I've got that down. Yeah, just on a side note, while the stage is going on, I was squatted with 11 other guys, 1 female and 10 guys, and honestly, I really got lucky being squatted with these folks, because I found out later towards the end of the match that most of these guys were in the top 10 in the open class. 1 guy took 2nd, 1 guy took 3rd, and they're some awesome shooters. They're from all over the West, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Nevada, Las Vegas guys. and they were a great group of guys. I couldn't have asked for a better squatting group than the ones I had. Everybody was real helpful. You know, they kind of laughed at me a little bit, some of the rookie stuff I was doing, but they were all really helpful and happy to lend equipment or whatever, like everybody had told me these shoots would be. So it was really nice to have such a great wealth of experience in these guys that were shooting with me and kind of, you know, pointing things out when I was doing things wrong, or, you know, or lending a hand when I needed. Okay, stage 8 windmill.
Shooter, are you ready?
So this stage 8 windmill was actually 94 yards, and I think I got 7 or 8 impacts on this. You know, like I said, I listened to the experience in the group, held 2 mils right, straight on the edge of the target, fired as it came by. It actually was pretty easy once you got the hang of it, but the wind did play quite a bit to havoc with the target. But it was a really fun stage to shoot. Really enjoyed that. So all in all, this whole shoot ended up having 59 people in it, most from the open class. There were 7 or 6 people in the base class with me. I ended up taking 3rd overall in the base class. I would have been somewhere way down in the 50s, I think 49 or 50 if I had shot in the open with the score that I had. So there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. A lot of things that I need to work on with the gun, trigger-wise, getting my distances down on some of the shorter distances, and just taking my time a little bit more. I rushed myself quite a bit on some of those easier shots and just pulled them and threw them off. So that will definitely be something I need to work on in the future. But all in all, what a great time. Had a blast. My first NRL22 shoot. I'm already looking at $3,000 guns, which probably isn't the best thing I should be doing right now, but my BERGARA BMR shot well, and I want to capitalize on what it did, taking 3rd, and hopefully I can get into those shoots and better my scores and do what I'm trying to accomplish. But anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate you watching the video and hope this was helpful. And if you guys are looking for an NRL22 shoot, just get on the website, look it up, sign up, and go to your practice score, sign up for that so you can get squatted and go enjoy yourselves. All right, have a good one.